What's going on, guys? One Chains Gaming back here with our weekly little podcast snippet, rant, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so for you guys on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube channel. And then obviously, if you guys are on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast from, if you're just listening to my annoying voice, make sure to go ahead and leave it a review. But we're going to go ahead and get into week 5 of season 2 here. So we will go ahead and start with the Monday content. So on Monday, we got some moments cards. Not anything too crazy. A couple of things I've heard about it. The Ruby Justin Holiday we got seems like he's a little bit on the budget baller side. It seems like some people like him. He does have Brook Lopez base, which I personally don't like on wings. That's strictly kind of like a center base for me, or maybe even a power forward. I'll let it slide sometimes. But he does have a 7-foot wingspan, so that was something that I noticed that people were kind of just for the lanes and things like that. That tends to be a pretty big deal. The other like budget guy we got Paddy Mills. For you 300s, that's a pretty big deal. He does come with that shifty dribble style, and he obviously has the base 98, same as the Sapphire card. If you use the Sapphire, obviously you know he's not necessarily the greatest online, but I mean, as far as a shooter, if you guys are strictly 300s, card's elite. He's got 93 3-ball, he's got 90 speed, he's got the shifty dribble style. He gets every shooting badge in the game. So, I mean, he's just all around a very good card. A couple other cards we got a Diamond Dennis Schroeder. Not anything too crazy. I've run into this card a couple of times. Not necessarily the greatest, I would say. I do tend to headhunt him a little bit. He does have a 6'7" wingspan, though, so I think that helps a little bit as far as you guys, like passing lanes and stuff like that. Doesn't come with clamps, but can get it at least. Can't dunk the ball, which is unfortunate. And then we also got a Moment's Trey Young. Have seen this card run a little bit. He's only 6'1" with a 6'3" wingspan, and he's not like the glitched one. I still think the glitched one's personally a little bit better because he does have that perimeter defense on the glitched one, so he can actually play a little bit better defense. And he does have half clamps on the glitched one. But I mean, the moments one we got Chef, Circus 3's misbench expert, and catch and shoot all on Hall of Fame. So again, 300s got at least a couple of decent cards this week. He did unfortunately get slasher dribble style, which is a little bit tough. As far as we obviously got our Tuesday set. For the Tuesday set, the headliner was Nate Thurman. He also got a 75th card. Nate Thurman is one of the top inside centers in the game. I wouldn't call him a shooter, because he's only got a 63 ball as his base card. So even, I mean, if you're even throwing like a floor general, a shoe, a coach, I mean, you can get it into the 70s, but I mean, not necessarily the craziest thing. He does also have jump shot 35, which is the Ruby Joe Harris jump shot, if you guys need a reference there. But all in all, I think he's probably one of the better inside centers we have. Just as far as defense, he can switch, he's quick, different things along those lines. I think definitely makes him a solid card. Another one of the cards we got Hal Greer, who also got a 75th card. He is point guard eligible. He's 6'2" with a 6'5" wingspan. Not a terrible card. He's got a good 3-ball. Can't really dunk, so again, another kind of 300-ish card. He has jump shot 22, which is like the Rip Hamilton, that sort of jump shot. So not necessarily the greatest for a point guard, personally, in my opinion. I like them to have that quicker, more of like a 98 style jump shot on him. It did also come with base dribble style, which is unfortunate, but he does have half blinders, which is a pretty good thing to have on a card. Just not necessarily a top-tier point guard, in my opinion. As far as the budget guys we got for Tuesday, we got a Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap was going to get kind of like the dynamic in real life Evo requirement that the last couple of cards have gotten on Prime Time. It seems like we're getting like 2 modern day players, and then if they get certain requirements, then we get Evos. Paul Millsap initially was to get 3 rebounds. Paul Millsap actually sat the game against Golden State on Tuesday, so it was just for Brooklyn to win the game. Brooklyn did not win the game. In case y'all didn't know, they got smoked. So Paul Millsap did not get an Evo. I think he would have been really good with an Evo, but he's not terrible without it. 79 speed, so a little on the slower side to play your 3 or 4. 82 3-ball, which isn't bad. He's got 75 driving dunk, so he can dunk a little bit. Defensively, again, besides the steal and the block, they're all like 82 and above. Okay rebounding. He's got box. He's got things like that. Jump shot wise, you're looking at jump shot 34, which his base card has, and then also Vin Baker has the jump shot as well. So again, not anything too crazy. Not a card that's going to break the bank. Personally, I still have other cards I like over him. So I personally will not be running Paul Millsap. But I know a couple people have been running him just because he's so cheap. And, I mean, he serves his purpose. He sits in a corner for you, right? The other card we got that was the budget card was Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson just had to get 3 assists. I don't believe he got the 3 assists because I don't see any Evos on him for the set. So Jordan Clarkson, height is 6'4". He does have a 6'8" wingspan and is point guard eligible. That is something to keep in mind. He can dunk, he can shoot, plays okay defense, not anything over the top. Unfortunately, can't get clamps, which personally for me is a deal breaker because you got to at least be able to play some defense for me, right? He did also get jump shot 107, which is the Lou Dort release. And he did also get shifty dribble style. So he can handle the ball a little bit. Definitely more of an offensive-minded card for you guys. Not somebody that's going to be playing a whole lot of defense, right? The next set we got would be Thursday. We got 2 moments cards. So for this one, we got a Diamond Jimmy Butler. Not a terrible card. He's got 90 perimeter defense, 81 3-ball, 80 driving dunk. Does have the jump shot 22. Unfortunately, still got normal jump shot timing. So we now have, this is now Jimmy Butler number 5. And they all have normal jump shot timing, which is a little tough. And he does also have the power dribble style. But I mean, all in all, you got a couple of good Hall of Fame badges. He got a hustler, downhill, pro touch, and slay the finisher, all in Hall of Fame. He does come with bronze sniper that you can upgrade, which I think is a pretty good one. Ignore the dog. He can also get blinder, chef, things like that. Unfortunately, no hot zone hunter or anything like that. But he does come with good defensive badges as far as clamps and things like that. And he's shooting guard eligible. So I mean, honestly, I don't think he'll be very expensive. I think you budget guys can definitely get him pretty easily. The other card we got that's definitely a budget card, and I really liked his Ruby, so I may pick up the Diamond. I just think we're starting to get to the point in the year where shorter players are going to start to get outdated, especially like shooting guard and things like that. But we did get a Lou Dort, shooting guard eligible, obviously. Height is 6'3", 6'8" wingspan. Hot zones everywhere but the top of the key, which was interesting. 89 3-ball, 85 driving dunk. He's got 89 speed, so he's quick, and the defense is elite on this card. I can't lie to you guys. Defense is absolutely elite on this card. You got the Hoff clamps, menace, off-ball pest, and ankle braces. Basically, every badge you need on him, he already has as far as defense. He can get sniper, he can get blinders, he can get limitless spot up. As far as the jump shot, again, the 107 that I was talking about earlier with Jordan Clarkson. And he got slasher dribble style, which isn't the worst, but it's not necessarily the greatest, right? So, I mean, again, if you guys are looking for an on-ball lock that's fairly cheap, at least for right now, he's usable. Once we start to get to the Tracy McGrady's and, because we'll talk about cards that came out for Friday set today, but a couple of those cards, he's not going to be able to guard just because he can post it up every time. We're starting to slowly move into the direction of you're going to have to be at least 6'5", 6'6", especially for your shooting guard. And then we got a rewards card of Andre Miller for the test your limited team out thing that we get every week. So Andre Miller is a height of 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan. Not anything crazy. Can't dunk the ball, obviously. Plays really good defense, decent speed. 74 3-ball. Got gold clamps and things like that. Not too shabby. And then for today, here's where my rant comes in. Okay? You guys know that I think 2K this year has been extremely lazy as far as creativity. So Thursday night, we were getting cards announced. We didn't get any of the budget guys. We got most of the top guys were announced. Actually, I think all of the top guys were announced. And then a couple of like sprinkled in cards. We got Flash again. This is now Flash 4, and we are 11 weeks into this, right? Because first season was 6 weeks, and we're now in week 5. So we have had 11 weeks of content. We've gotten Flash 4 times. How is that possible? Like, we've gotten, I think, 2 unique sets, if I'm remembering right. Because we got Dunktober, and then we got, what was the other one? We got one other set that was like, okay, this is at least different. We've gotten limited edition twice. We've gotten Flash 4 times. That's a whole season right there of content just based off of those 2 alone. And then we got a signature series. Like, where did the creativity go from last year? I'm just curious. Like, I don't understand why we're getting constantly the same sets because Flash set's not a big set. That's the thing. Friday sets are meant to be 15 card sets. Flash sets are 9 card sets every time. You get sprinkled in like rewards cards and stuff, so it throws off the number. But Flash sets are normally 9 card sets every time. So why wouldn't that be a Tuesday promo? Like, because Tuesday promos right now are 4 card sets. So that means you're giving us 13 cards a week. That's it. That's all we're getting. Because you can't rely on moments, because some weeks they do moments and some weeks they just don't touch moments at all. Like they won't touch them with a 10-foot pole. So at what point, why are we getting smaller sets that I think you should do Flash as a Tuesday set or rename it into something else and do that on Tuesday? If you're going to give us 9 cards, do that on Tuesday, because nobody expects anything good out of Tuesdays, because you guys have ruined Tuesdays. You have ruined the ability to be competent enough to be like, oh, let's give them budget guys, or let's give them one good card. Like, nobody even bothers. Like, I don't even bother logging on for Tuesday sets because there's no point in logging on for Tuesday sets. The only reason I log on for Friday sets now is to play limited as early as possible. That's it. It's the only, because I want the ring so I can be done and go on about my day, right? But I just don't understand how you guys basically give us one good content drop a week and it's the same content drop. How do you do that? You have these rights to all of these players and all of these different things, and you're giving us the same sets over and over. Like, I'm so tired of having every card looked at have the stupid hieroglyphic background. Like, it's dumb. Like, give us good sets. Like, we still haven't gotten a Giannis. I thought we were getting a Giannis this week because we didn't get a moment's Giannis, and Giannis dropped like 50. And so all of Twitter on Thursday was like, oh, or not. I think it was Wednesday night going into Thursday because we got moments Thursday. We're like, all right, bet. We're getting Giannis. He's going to have some kind of a 3-ball. We're good. Still haven't seen a Giannis. Giannis hasn't been a thing yet. We have no Giannis. We have no Tracy McGrady. We have no, I don't think we've gotten a Magic yet. Like, there's so many cards we haven't gotten any of. And we're already starting the trend of getting 5 Jimmy Butlers. Getting like 4 or 5 Steph Currys. We've already got a handful of LeBrons. Like, you have the rights to so many players, and you're only dropping 13 cards a week. How hard is it to be creative? Like, I don't understand why we're getting same sets constantly. But that's my rant on it. I'm done with it, all right? Because they did do a couple of good things this week, and we'll talk about that once we go over the cards, okay? So this set, because 2K is so creative, was headlined by John Wall and Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler got a 75th card, right? John Wall is glitched. Don't get me wrong. John Wall has potential to be the best card in the game, right? Can hold every badge. 93 ball, 95 driving dunk, 96 speed, 93 perimeter. Has all the right stuff, right? You go into the animations. John Wall jump shot. I don't mind John Wall's jump shot. I've used it in the past. What was it? Last year when he had the spotlight card. I love that card. Played well for me. But you're going to give this man base dribble style. 2K, can we please get a point guard that moves? I'm so tired of dealing with these players that play like they were in the 1940s. Like, why do all my point guards dribble like they were born in 1920? I don't understand it. Like, can I get a point guard that can move, please? Like, I'm so tired of having to sit here and spam screens because my point guard can't move. Like, it's just dumb. But, I mean, he did get a couple of good Hall of Fame badges. He got Huff, Acrobat, Fearless Finisher, Sniper, Stop and Pop, Dimer, and Quick First Step. Would have liked to have seen his clamps on Hall of Fame, just in true John Wall fashion. But, I mean, he's 6'4", 6'9" wingspan. All around, good card. Can't complain other than dribble style. Clyde Drexler got a card, as I said earlier. 6'7", 6'10" wingspan. I think he'll be decent. 87 3-ball, 98 driving dunk. He's quick, 94 speed, 87 perimeter. So with the coach, he'll be in the 90s. He got a couple of Hall of Fame badges. So Acrobat, Fast Twitch, Fearless Finisher, Limitless Takeoff Posterizer. Also Pogo Stick. You can upgrade his clamps, thankfully, because it's on silver. It was really going to be mad if that couldn't get upgraded. He's got Sniper already on gold, which is good. Can't get Limitless Spot Up on the glitched one. I believe the 75th one can hold every badge. He can't get Blinders on the glitched one either. Or, not glitched, Flash. He's not glitched, he's just Flash. And then probably would look to add like an Unpluckable. Maybe it handles for days. Things like that. And like an Intimidator, Menace. Again, those sort of badges to him. not terrible. He has jump shot 5, which is the base Clyde Drexler, also the domination Derrick Jones Jr. It's that same jump shot as well, for you guys wondering. And of course, he also has base dribble style because nobody's allowed to dribble on this game. The next card they got announced that everyone was really excited for. It is a Diamond Penny Hardaway. So Penny is 6'7", 6'10 wingspan, 83 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 89 speed, 85 perimeter. As far as Hall of Fame badges, he got bullet passer, dimer, floor general, needle threader. So all some pretty good badges there. A couple of things to note. He can't get limitless takeoff. He does already have gold posterizer. He can get sniper. Look to add that. He can't get chef or blinders, which I think is kind of annoying. Playmaking badge wise, he can get glue hands. Definitely look to add that. But he cannot get hyperdrive or quick chain. So his dribble combos are not going to be very quick at all. And then another thing, he can't get clamps either. Because for some reason, the first penny, even sometimes the first 2 pennies every year, just can't get clamps. I don't know what it is, but I mean, he's 6'7", so if you want to use him as a cone, on defense at least, cone guarder, it could work. And then he got jump shot 10 for a jump shot, so that is the Sabonis jump shot, Domantas Sabonis, not the other one. Also gold Steve Novak if you use that one. It's that same jump shot, and he did get quick dribble style. So he can move, he just can't combo at all. So you little left riders are going to have fun. But the rest of us that want to actually dribble, not going to have any fun. Next card we got that was the glitch card. We got a Diamond George Mikan. He did also get a 75th card. The 75th card is actually a little slower, so I would recommend the glitch card over the 75th card. And I will always recommend the other card over the 75th because the 75th is probably going to be more expensive because those are actually locking in for something. But George Mikan, 83 ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 speed, 93 interior. He's got a 68 perimeter. So again, coach, shoe, all that stuff be in the 70s. He'll be fine. Josh Smith is around, or no, not Josh Smith. Who was it? Serge, I think, is around that same amount. So I think it's Draymond, and they play just fine. 75 steal, I would probably look to boost that up a little bit. He got Hoff, Grace Under Pressure, Limitless Takeoff, and Posterizer. Also got a Hoff Downhill. You can thankfully add every defensive badge to him. I was nervous. But, I mean, he's got most of what you need. I would definitely look to upgrade his Hustler. I would look to add clamps to him. Interceptor for sure. Maybe even off-ball pest. And then shooting badge-wise, he can hold everything. So would look to add blinders to him. Would definitely add possibly like a limitless spot up to him. Don't worry about like stop and pop or anything like that. Playmaking badge-wise, I would definitely look to add a quick first step to him. Possibly an unpluckable, maybe. Just kind of depends on how you play with him. And then finishing-wise, you don't really need to add much to him other than maybe mouse in the house. Jump shot-wise, you're looking at jump shot 4. I actually really like this jump shot. It is the Devin Booker. If you've used that pink diamond, it is his jump shot. Also, the Amethyst Donovan Mitchell. I like that jump shot as well. Not going to be dribbling for you fundamental dribble style, but I don't really care because he's my center. He's running pick and pop. He's running pick and roll. Don't really care if he can dribble, right? Okay. Get into more of the budget guys here. So for the budget guys, we got a Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, small forward, power forward, 6'7", 7'3" wingspan. Brandon Ingram always plays like a really lanky guy. Really like his stuff as far as that goes because he just, for some reason, he plays above that. The one thing to note on him, if you're playing him, especially at power forward, he only has a 42 strength. He's going to get bullied. But, I mean, good shooting, good driving dunk, mediocre defender as per usual, but at least he can get clamps. He is not able to get like an interceptor, intimidator, menace, things like that. So might struggle a little bit defensively for you guys, but he does have jump shot 75, which is the Jaylen Brown jump shot. Big fan of that jump shot. It is also on quick, is another thing to note. He does have slasher dribble style as well. So all in all, decent card. Personally won't make my squad because, especially if you're not playing point guard, the defense is absolutely a priority for me, especially if you're not playing point guard, right? Next card we got is Mikhail Burges. I was really hoping this card could play shooting guard because he was probably going to start at my shooting guard for at least a little bit. Unfortunately, he is small forward, power forward, 6'6", 7'2" wingspan. Good 3-ball, 89 3-ball, 80 driving dunk, 90 speed, good perimeter defender. He's got 90 perimeter defense, 93 lateral quickness, 94 steal. zoned out for a second because I was looking at playmaking and wondering why he didn't have clamps. But he does have clamps. We're good. Does also have Huff Interceptor is another thing to notice. If you guys have watched a little bit of Splash's streams recently, he's been using that Sean Marion, and the amount of animations you get from Huff Interceptor is ridiculous. So the fact this card gets Huff Interceptor definitely might give him at least a little bit of run on my team. It's just unfortunately small forward is pretty stacked right now, so I don't know how much run he'll get. Another thing to note, he will need Limitless Takeoff for finishing. Can't get Chef. Definitely look to add Sniper to him. Would look to add Limitless Spot Up to him. Playmaking badge-wise, just upgrade his silver badges. The ones he doesn't have currently are a lot more of like dribbling badges. Personally, I don't think he'll be dribbling with this card. He does have power dribble style, and he does have jump shot 80. Jump shot 80 is the Pink Diamond Anthony Edwards, also the Ruby Kobe White jump shot. And it is on normal timing for you guys that are curious. So the last two cards we got from the set, and then I'll go into the bonus stuff we got today. So the last glitch player we got Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is 6'3", 6'8" wingspan, all 3-point hot zones. He's point guard eligible too. This guy will probably, at least at some point, make my budget squad. Just because I'll go into the animations now. He did get quick dribble style, which obviously Penny didn't get, which sucks. But, I mean, hey, if he's going to get quick dribble style, looks like he's got decent sigs. He will be on the roster at least for some point. The one reason I'm not sure, he did get jump shot at 66, which only his gold and then gold D'Anthony Melton have. Typically, if it's just them getting the jump shot, it's not great. So, especially on a point guard, I might have to run him with more of a scoring 2-guard. But all in all, I think I might use him as like a cone type situation. He does have a 93 ball, 80 driving dunk, 89 speed, 95 perimeter defense, 95 lateral, 94 steal. This card's going to be elite defensively. Finishing badges, definitely upgrade his posterizer. It's on silver. Add Limitless Takeoff to him. I mean, really the only things you need to add. Shooting badge wise, he can get everything, so definitely upgrade his Limitless Spot Up, upgrade Mismatch Expert. Really all you need to add there. Playmaking badge wise, you're going to have to add handles. You're going to have to add quick chain. You're going to have to add hyperdrive. You're going to have to add like a lot of the dribbling, basically actually all the dribbling badges other than stop and go. You physically have to add to the card. Doesn't surprise me, but I mean, kind of sucks. And then defensively, he can get everything, but I mean, he's got basically everything on gold that you would actually want. Because you don't need like brick wall or box on them or anything like that. So all in all, I think this card will be probably one of the more sought after budget cards today. Because a lot of guys I know were really excited about the Eric Snow we got last time. He for sure will replace Eric Snow unless the jump shot's just cruised. But all in all, I think he will actually replace Eric Snow. Last card we got. We did get a Poku. I'm not going to try and pronounce his full name because I have no clue. So he's being called Poku. The big thing to know with Poku is he's small forward eligible and he's 7 foot tall with a 7'3" wingspan. So you cheesers that like to run the road tall lineups, here you go. Merry Christmas. You're going to get cooked, but Merry Christmas. So 82 3 ball, 80 driving dunk, 78 speed and acceleration, a little on the slower side. 78 for the defense, basically high 70s for everything defensively other than the steal. Can rebound a little bit. He's got 79 rebound. Big thing to note with this card, no clamps. You can upgrade his interceptor. I would definitely look to add all ball pest to him. I mean, wouldn't really add anything as far as dribbling badge wise. He does have slasher dribble style, which is interesting. He does have jump shot 30, which is Scotty's jump shot. And Scotty's is slow, so I can only imagine at 7 foot. I would imagine that speed threshold goes down again. So he's going to be probably pretty slow as far as the jump shot goes. Maybe add like a Limitless Takeoff to him. Definitely add a mouse in the house to him. Because there's not going to be very many people on the court that are taller than him. So personally would add that. Definitely look to add Sniper to him. Blinders probably is a good one. Deadeye also because he's so tall. I think people are just going to get really bad contests on you. So he can shoot pretty open. He only gets silver quick first step, which I mean doesn't really matter. He's not really a ball handler. But all in all, I think for you cheesy budget guys, I have a feeling I'm going to see him a lot from the cheesy budget guys the next couple of days. But now, I'm going to give 2K at least a little bit of props here. Because we did at least get some other stuff. So we got some reward cards today. So I'll just kind of briefly cover the bottom ones. So we got a triple threat Larry Bird. He is online, so I'm assuming he's one of the bottom boards, like the first or second board. We also got a Ruby Vince Carter for unlimited. Again, assuming he's probably like 2 wins or something like that. And then we also got a limited Ruby Wilt Chamberlain. Only 65 seeds, so I don't think you guys are going to be out here just using him like he's the pink diamond. But again, he gets every shooting badge in the game. I don't understand why, because he has a 43 3-ball, 2K, and a 48 mid-range. So again, I'm not entirely sure why he's getting every shooting badge in the game, and then you, of course, can't really add anything defensively to him, because that makes sense, 2K. Good job. Good job. But yeah, I'm trying not to be negative. We got that card. Another triple threat card we got for offline is going to be an Amethyst Mike Conley. So for your budget guys, good 3-and-D guy that can't dunk. But I mean, all in all, I think he's a really solid card. Mike Conley tends to be okay as far as the shorter guys go. Unlimited, we got a Diamond Vucevic. I'm assuming he'll probably be closer to 10 to 15 wins. It does come with Hoff snipers, I think, to notice. And he does have some decent defensive badges. Just not a great switcher and a little bit on the slow side, so probably won't play for me. Set shot 18, so he's got the Marcus All jump shot for you guys that want the jump shots. Another card that I think is probably the best reward card we got today is going to be the Diamond Steve Francis. He's only 6'3", but he's got 96 driving dunk, 86 3-ball, 92 speed, 84 as far as the defense goes, but he does come with Hoff Posterizer, Hoff Limitless Takeoff, Hoff Difficult Shots, Hoff Fast Twitch, and you can add clamps to him as well as Interceptor. So all in all, I think he'll be good. He got Jump Shot 116, which is his base card, and also the gold PJ Washington. I did also get Shifty Dribble Style. So again, I think he's probably one of the best point guards that came out today, honestly, is going to be Steve Francis. And then the last card we got really excited when I saw the name, and then remembered that we're in November, so he's not going to be as fun. We did get a Diamond Bobby Jones today. So Bobby Jones, the one thing with him is he's only got a 33 ball. Does have 88 speed. Phenomenal defensively. I'm not going to lie to you. All 92 and above stats. And then 92 is in perimeter defense. Everything else is 95 and above. Like, the card's phenomenal. Also got Hoff Clamps. Can get most shooting badges, but only has a 33 ball. So if anything, you're doing it for the midi, because he does have an 89 mid-range. Also an 80 driving dunk. So if anything, he does have a lot of hot zones from mid-range. So if anything, you can always throw like a hot zone hunter on him. Sniper definitely is a big one. Even throw like a catch and shoot on him, and he should be good. Like, just those 3 right there, and you're fine. And he also got set shot 16, which is a little tough. It's the Tom Chambers jump shot. Don't necessarily love it, but not the worst. And he does also have base dribble style. So yeah, that is this week's content. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts, comments, either in the comments section or on Twitter or anything like that, or if you guys want me to go over lineups and things like that. I did also drop a 34,000 MT squad builder this week, so go check that out. And then I will catch you guys next week where we'll have John Morant and we'll be getting ready for the 250K tournament. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.